Hello everyone, Philip Sparks here from Easiest Swing along with Aaron Galbraith. We're here at Canterbury Golf Club in England and we're going to talk to you today about the game-changing truth about taking divots. Why golfers get confused about this.
Why do you take a divot?
I don't know, I'm asking you.
We're going to show you how and why to get it right. Coming up right now. Okay, so we're going to talk to you about how and why a divot should be taken, where it should be taken from, and how to do it correctly. Aaron, what would you say about the key factors that are going to actually make the difference to you here?
Well, indeed, it's not only where and when and how to take a divot, is a divot actually needed at all? It's often the common misconception that I have to take a divot, where, as the Tiger video shows, that's not really needed to be the case.
Hey, what's up with the no divots?
What?
No divots.
Why do you take a divot?
I don't know, I'm asking you.
Just picking it.
Do you do that always when you warm up, or?
If I'm swinging well, I don't take divots.
Have you always been like that, or did you just practice it? Have you always been like that, or did you just practice it?
No, when I'm flushing it, I don't take divots. Just, it's just what it is, yeah.
So if we could kind of try to nail this down to sort of three things, let's say, that are important. First of all, those might be the actual intention. So we've seen from the Tiger clip there that you don't necessarily even need to try and hit a divot. The intention should really be to focus on striking the ball well. The divot might happen as a consequence, or it might not. There's nothing wrong with just brushing the grass and not actually taking a divot.
Yeah, I often have a phrase when I coach of, don't let yourself become a prisoner of the golf ball. Keep your focus on your swing, keep your focus on being nice and relaxed. And quite right, Phil, as you say there, let a divot or not take care of itself. A lot of the fundamentals from Easiest Swing, of course, keeping everything nice and relaxed, keeping everything nice and smooth, good rhythm, keeping everything coordinated and balanced. We're very much looking at being that follower of the club rather than watch as I become that prisoner of the ball and things start tightening up. Why have I become that prisoner of the ball? Again, I've got to take a divot. How do I take a divot? Where do I take a divot? Again, clear your focus from those things, just as Philip's gone through there. Keep your focus on the swing, keep your focus on your finish position, keep your focus on your target, and play the shot, again, with nice relaxation. And nice and smooth.
I think the second misconception about divots is that the club golfers often see that the pros do take a divot. They don't always take a divot, but they maybe do take a divot with the shorter irons in particular, particularly if they're playing off soft grass and it's a little bit damp. You may well take a divot then, but the big difference with a pro is they'll always take the divot after the ball.
Yes.
So the ball's always struck first and the divot happens afterwards.
Yes.
So that's very important to understand that, because that's controlled really by your body weight. Where your body weight's going to be in that particular point in the swing. So you're striking the golf ball, your body weight can't be back on the back foot. Otherwise you may well catch the ground before you've hit the ball.
Yeah.
The old saying is you should always hit the small ball before you hit the big ball. In other words, don't hit the ground before you hit the golf ball itself.
Taking a divot after the golf ball, of course, the emphasis very much on forward swing and moving through a shot. And then from the other side of the coin is, well, divots before the ball and the incorrect side of it, which again can come down to too many thoughts, too many misconceptions about what should I do in my downswing. Back to being that prisoner of the ball and where to take the divot, how to take the divot, rather than, as we say, keep your focus on relaxing and the swing as a whole, and let the club travel through the ball with you admirably following that through to your finish position. Re-emphasise some of those points. We bring in our old friend Le Dance to Golf, which simplifies the whole movement, incorporating that staying relaxed, the coordination of everything moving back together and through together, keeping it nice and smooth, and just turning that into my golf swing. Okay, and away from that, bringing in the emphasis of today's session with, again, the misconceptions of how I take a divot, should I take a divot? Again, those things being a consequence of the swinging the club and following it with my body, keeping everything nice and relaxed. And I say, if a divot comes out, it's a result of me following the club through to the target. Lovely sweet shot, no divot at all. But that's not my intention. My intention is to swing the club, to follow with my body through to my finish position, and the shot, the divot, all takes care of itself.
Okay, so that really takes us on to the third point, and that is, again, part of the focus. So the focus really wants to be on your intention, which is to strike the ball and actually hit the ball pretty clean. A divot can happen, may happen, may not. Making sure your body weight's in the right place. And then really we'd talk about balance and finish position being the kind of conclusion to that. Is, again, if your focus is actually on making sure you complete the shot and that you're actually going to finish
exactly that,
balanced because your body weight has come forward and through, then that's a really sort of key factor for you. So those are the real three things to focus on.
And how you feel it? Did you take a divot?
I've really no idea, Aaron. I had a really nice strike, I do know that. Your intention, first of all, where your body weight is going to be as you come through impact, not letting that hang back on the back foot, and finally finishing in a nicely balanced position at the end of the swing. So Aaron, can we have a go at trying to put that together with a golf ball and see how that looks?
So if you're new to the Easiest Swing, I invite you to go to easiestswing.com, where you can download our free introductory ebook called Positive Impact Golf. And there you can join the tens of thousands of golfers from all around the world who have just begun and started their Easiest Swing journey. So go there now to download your free ebook, easiestswing.com.
So a lot of these misconceptions lead us into becoming a prisoner of the golf ball. Now, I've mentioned this before, rather than follower of the golf club. Okay, all of my demonstrations, I'm happily following the club as per a Le Dance de Golf exercise, and I gel that into my swing. And as the guys here with us today will advocate as well, we get a bit of SLX going in there as well, keeping things nice and smooth. I'm not imprisoned to anything. I'm following the momentum, the swing of the golf club there. As I say, everything else there is consequential. The brushing of the ground, all nice and smooth. So when I step into play this shot, again, that's my intent. Keep it relaxed, keep it smooth, keep it coordinated, keep it balanced. A nice finished position. And the more I talk about these things, the better I get.
Yeah, so thanks for playing those shots, Aaron. That was really interesting to see. I'm just going to play another shot for you, just to go through that same process one more time. The intention is not to take a divot. My intention is to strike the ball cleanly and actually make sure I get a good contact on the ball, not the ground. My second part of this is to make sure that my transference of weight is happening so that the bottom part of my swing happens after the golf ball. And my final one is to finish that shot and get into a balanced position at the end there. So I've got a 6-iron here. I'm playing 160 yards into the green, and as you can see, we're playing into a stiff breeze here, 28-mile-an-hour wind here today. So you probably can't see that too much on the TV there, but it's a very strong wind. So we're just going to try and go through those three things and see if that will result in a half-decent shot. Not too bad.
Bloody awesome.
Okay, thanks Aaron, that's been really interesting. Hopefully that's cured the kind of misconception about divots and how you should be taking them, and actually made it much more clear for people that a divot actually happens, it's a consequence, it's not an intention. The intention has to be to strike the ball and hit it cleanly, and introduce all the things that you know from Easier Swing about balance, about rhythm, about using La Dance to golf, all the other pieces you've talked about there. And this is why we agree with what Tiger's saying, is it's not about the focus of hitting the divot. That's not the focus, that's not what you should be intending to do. That happens as a consequence, it's not something you deliberately do. And if you're nice and relaxed and it's very easy and your intention is to strike the ball and brush the ground as Aaron demonstrated there, yeah, you may hit a divot. That may happen as a consequence. It certainly isn't your intention. So thanks for that, Aaron. I think that's been really interesting for us all to learn today. So if you liked this video today, please like and subscribe below. All the details you need about Easier Swing and everything else you need to know is down there as well. Please have a look through all of that. And if you've enjoyed it and you feel you've learned something from it, please share it with your friends as well. Our mantra at Easier Swing is play it, live it, share it. By sharing it with your friends, they're going to improve. That's going to put pressure on you to improve too. So enjoy that and have fun with it with your friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time.